Welcome to the Single versus Married Show, Uncensored, giving you the tips and trips to living your best single or married life. I'm your host, Ticia J Red, and I'm joined by 6 amazing co-hosts. Hey. Go ahead, WillieSoSo, let's go.
What up, those? WillieSoSo, the street preacher. What it do, folk?
This is girl BlacBunni. I got the rabbit.
It's your boy Trouble.
It's your girl Jade Marie.
And what it do? Still HP in the building, a.k.a. DJ. We in the game.
Welcome, y'all. So today we have an interesting show for you. We are still finishing up our top 7, but before we even get to that, we're going to go over our weekend chat. Let's go, WillieSoSo. How was your weekend?
My weekend was uneventful.
No more additions to the panty drawer?
No. I got close last night. I had cabin fever, so I snuck out to the watering hole.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I got into a conversation with a lesbian about the difference between men having sex with women and women having sex with women. And I had to inform her that it was completely apples and oranges. Now, anybody ever had this conversation?
No, I don't waste my time with that.
No, absolutely not.
You do what you do, and I do what I do.
Sure.
I'm intrigued by this, but...
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing for me is I sometimes had this conversation because I've been in a situation where I've actually had sex with somebody who proclaimed to be a lesbian. So it actually came up. Do y'all think it's a difference? I mean, outside of the obvious?
I'm about to say women are softer.
And I think women...
Yeah,
I think
you know
so.
what? In fact, now that I think about this, the rest of y'all shut the hell up. I'm just going to have this conversation with Bunny.
I knew that this was coming. I totally knew this was
I'm just going
coming.
to have this conversation with Bunny. What's the difference?
Yet again, women are softer.
You
We're
hope,
not-
I
we're-
would hope.
We're not...
unless you land with the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I don't want to fall into
Women
it.
know each other's bodies better, too.
That is true. We take a different approach to sex than men do.
She said something that sort of kind of had me intrigued. Because while we at the bar, she was trying to hit on this chick that was there. And I was like, okay, so if she say, let's hit the parking lot, shout out my boy Chris. If she say, let's hit the parking lot, I was like, so what you gonna do? I was like, how's that gonna work? I was like, I know you're not walking around with a strap on in the trunk, or are you?
I'm sorry.
Possibly.
There's fingering, there's scissoring, there's.
He straight up almost made me choke.
I mean, she could have a vibrator in the trunk,
Okay,
like
Right.
And that's cool. Now, my question was, I was like, okay, so that means one of y'all gonna get off. If she has all this equipment and these accessories.
fingers ain't accessories. That's part of your body.
No. But how you gonna get off fingering somebody?
What?
I'm sorry, sweetie. You ain't do it right if she can't get off from that.
No. If you the one using the fingers, how you gonna get off?
Okay, so that's a question for the guys.
No.
Oh no, it's not a question for the guys. Because if I take her to the parking lot, we already know how it's going down. I'm
Right.
getting off. That's happening.
No, but I'm saying you are intrigued or excited by the idea of what you're doing. Like it's kind of a mental thing,
I'm about to
right?
say, like, we get aroused just like y'all
Yeah,
do.
I
Like,
mean,
I don't
it's kind of a
understand.
mental
I'm not understanding this now.
And when I
He sounding real elementary right now.
nah.
Come on, So.
I know you didn't took some girls under the jungle gym.
I'm just saying they can do it at the same time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's kind of
That clear that space.
Anyway, like, they take care of each other.
That's
I don't think
that's
it's
sort of
like a-
basic.
How's that back?
That's the answer, though. I think. Too.
I guess.
I think we got to slide So back to how was your weekend?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
what else you do?
outside of that, outside of having the convo with the lesbian, that was about it, man. The same one too, filming, acting, that it.
Your own personal collection.
I'm telling y'all, my porn collection is not gonna get me IDB and credits. So no, that's not what I'm
might.
talking about.
If you good enough.
It's a couple blockbusters in there, but nah, that's not what I'm talking about.
Send them to me in my.
I'm not sending you my personal porn collection.
Oh Lord. Well,
Pull up on that inbox.
pull out maybe.
You stupid. Who else did something this weekend other than me?
House party.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
When I drink light liquor, I never drink light liquor. I was drinking Bacardi. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
Lord Jesus.
151.
No.
Fire starter.
We can't do that anymore. I'm not 20 anymore. We can't do those things. That had my whole
Yeah.
Now, I will have 151 and like a zombie.
Okay.
Like mixed drinks, I could do it. But straight shot, no.
Is that the 100 proof one?
The 150.
Yeah.
151 is literally the proof that it is.
Yeah.
Yo.
You have
Yeah,
to
no,
call
I'm
the
not doing
paramedics,
I done
so.
seen that shit make somebody fight a pop machine. I'm good. I'm straight on it.
But no, just went to a house party. I went to go see Venom.
How was that?
Me and Bae or
Babe,
whatever.
boo, love, honey,
Yeah.
boyfriend. I
You
mean,
still
spit
ain't
it out,
got a
girl.
title for this
Man,
dude,
she been
man.
denying this man for about 2 years.
I'm not denying him. I
out.
claim him. I claim him. I don't know what he is exactly, but I claim him. Like the man. Hold on. Reverse Michael Jackson saying, "The man of my life." There you go. You have a title. Whatever. We went to
This
go
is the
see.
man in your life. Okay.
No, but we went to go see Venom. It was good. I get why a lot of people didn't like it, but that's more from like a comic book standpoint. But they told their own story, and it was a well done movie, so I liked it.
Okay.
No,
It was more along the lines of like the Superman stuff or how-
Spider-Man.
or Spider-Man. Okay. Is that like because I'm not into all of that, but was it scary? It looked scary in the
it's
previews.
not scary. No,
Okay.
not
Maybe
at all.
I'll see it then.
But other than that, I didn't do much. Next week is when the fun begins. So I'm getting a tattoo.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
sweet. First one?
Hell no.
I'm just asking.
No, BlacBunny's gonna get tatted with a black bunny. So I'm taking my.
Sweet.
That's original. For sure.
Hey, look here. I'm about my branding. I'm taking this to the next level.
There you go.
Don't get that Hugh Hefner buddy did. Don't get that bunny.
Right.
If it gets me,
Copyright you.
hold on.
Copyright infringement
If
on
it
you.
gets me paid, I'll be the girl next door. That's fine.
All
Trevor,
right,
how was
all
your
right, all
weekend?
right.
Man, my weekend was so. I can't remember the last episode we had where I was like, yeah, my weekend.
I know, right?
Nah, my weekends be so chill. I think I went to work this weekend, you know, because Jade,
You went to where?
yeah, she said I ain't had no job. So.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't got
I did
no
work. I
job,
did-
Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy
did
was
work.
sitting on
I
Belle
did
Isle. Like,
No,
that's what you
lies,
were doing.
lies. I actually just left work before I came up here. My weekend.
Did
been that-
you?
Yeah,
Let
I've
me
been
see your
chilling.
GPS because what work?
I worked in Westland today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Where at?
Yeah, I ain't even tell you all my business. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, we got a little snippet of what you do because you kind of shared it with Dr.
Yeah.
Sabrina on our last episode. So we were like, okay, you were saying what they was telling you at work. And I'm like, okay. But we still just didn't
Yeah.
know what you
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We still
Yeah.
weren't sure.
That's
You just shared a little bit with us
Yeah.
and that was it. That's all
I
you
stay
gave
low.
us.
I stay low. That's how I stay out the way. That's why people don't rob me. I ain't got nobody kicking my doors. Nobody know what I do. I just chill. You know what I'm saying? I keep it low.
Don't nobody want to know
You
where I'm
ain't
at.
gonna know what I do either. No, I'm just playing. But that was pretty much it for the most part. I spent some time with my little man, and I just chilled out this weekend. Next weekend I'm gonna do my thing though. But I think I had to
Yeah, because it's Sweetie's Day.
simmer. No,
Oh, that's for us, though.
no.
Somebody's
You know
supposed
what?
to be doing their
Honestly,
thing for them.
I'm not even I keep it 1,000. I'm not a holiday person at all. Like I'm not big on birthdays, Christmas, sweeties, Valentine's, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to shake loose on all of that. But I think I got my fall. You know, it's finally fall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't this past weekend. It was literally like 89 on Friday, then like 40
I
on
know.
Saturday. So it was definitely and it was raining. I was in the crib. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Y'all wanted
Jay,
this.
how
Y'all
was your
wanted this weather?
weekend?
Well, my weekend consisted of nothing because the bitch is broke because I've been trying to put all my money to go to this trip. When I tell y'all I'm broke, bitch, I ain't got no gas broke. I'm riding with the light on broke.
But you're going to be turning up in Cali.
But
I'm
I
mad at
will
you.
be turned up in Cali and I will be cute as hell in Cali because,
So you're not going to look broke.
I ain't going to look broke, but my pocket's going to be hurting a little bit. But whatever, it's all
You'll
about
be
the
with your boo.
perception.
You don't have to take nothing.
I know, right?
Hold on. So that means like
Nothing.
what? A whole week without 2K because y'all gonna be in a different state.
I know, right? No,
You know
2K.
they packing that.
Say that's
We're
the
not-
carry-on
we're not
luggage.
taking 2K. We are definitely not taking 2K. So
Hey, make sure you hit the Century Club while you out there, man.
What is that? Because I know we're actually celebrating our birthday at some strip club called City something, City Girls or some shit like that. I don't know.
I don't
didn't
know
put the
about the
shit
strip
together.
clubs.
I'll take your man.
No, but I'm gonna tell
I'm
you.
sorry. You said City Girls and I started singing. I'm sorry.
She's
No,
so
they
peak
live.
says so
I like
horrible.
them.
I like City
I
Girls.
do. I got
But
them
no,
in the
no,
car.
You know what? I like some of their songs, but I don't know how he made these females famous. They are so ratchet. Like,
Right.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
it.
So was Trina, and we loved her.
Listen,
Love
I seen the
Trina.
Trina was the baddest.
She was
The
though.
baddest.
But no, I seen an interview with old girl, and she was like, "What type of dudes you like? Hood niggas." She like, I tried to. She's like, I tried to talk to a dude that had a job, but I like hood niggas. I like niggas that's gone, hood niggas. I was
Right.
like, okay.
Oh.
I think we have all forfeited the right to talk about chicks being ratchet for all the love that Cardi B got shown.
Yeah, I do love Cardi B.
I love her.
So
She's everything.
So there's
Me too.
no more talking about folks being ratchet like it's negative. No more.
But no. Cardi B is ratchet and had a vision and wanted to be more
Exactly.
than what she wanted to be. She
Exactly.
didn't want to just be the girl in the club. She had a vision. So you could be ratchet and have a vision. I'll fuck with you all day. If you ratchet and
And just ratchet.
just want to be on
ratchet
7
and
mile,
ratchet.
8 mile, whatever. Yeah.
I swear that is the most fucked up logic I've ever heard in my life.
Hey,
Hold on.
I
Tell
ain't
that to Cardi
mad.
B's bank account then.
exactly.
Well, I mean, whatever works, and I'm pretty sure these clown ass city girls, whomever.
Oh, they
God-
get coined though, so I ain't mad.
God
I don't knock
willing.
nobody with
You
their
that old ass uncle with the linen suit talking about back in my day, music ain't what it used to be.
Well, I mean, I am because it's not, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there.
Don't be mad.
You
if they
listen to
ratchet
Sam
shit.
Cook on your porch.
Hey,
And wait, no, DJ, before
Sam
you go,
Cooke.
before
up,
we
though?
hear about your weekend,
What up?
I just got to tell the listeners who not actually watching this right now how you got 2 containers of food right now.
Hey, I'm fresh off the highway.
And I think one of them contains shrimp.
It did.
But I had to wait 20 minutes next door at Popeyes
Hey.
for the little baby shrimp.
One of them did
But then you
contain
bring a
shrimp.
big container
Hey.
and you tell me to cook it myself.
No,
And then-
she didn't see. She can't hear me, y'all. She can't hear me. Reread that text and see what it say.
Let me look
Yeah,
and see. what
reread
say.
it.
While
I
I'm
said
doing that,
they
what-
cooked it fresh. That's what the text said.
Wait, no, let me-
They cooked it fresh.
Well, while she looks it up, what did you do on your weekend, DJ?
Hey, here we go. No, so first I got to shout out last weekend because it was Michigan homecoming.
Woo woo!
Yeah, we was up there tailgating before we kicked some butt. So, hey, we did that.
Y'all play Maryland.
Hey, I don't care. A win is a win. He's such a hater.
Yeah, I hate them. I hate them. I do.
Why?
But
Long story. We ain't got time.
How you hate the school you went to?
well,
Long
that's part
story.
of the story.
Long story. Long story. We'll talk about that later.
But no, this weekend I had to hit the highway. I got 2 godsons, and one of them lived down in Indy, and it was his birthday, so I shot down there to show him a little birthday love. And then we went out to Blend Cigar Bar in Indy. Hey, one of the top cigar bars I ever been to. Hey, shout out to them. Owner showed us love. And then we went over to Epic. Got it in at Epic. So, hey, you know how we do. Keep
Cool.
it moving.
What's the
That's
epic?
what's up.
Epic is like this little hot nightclub out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know we got to ask these questions of you because it
Yeah.
could easily be a strip club.
That's where she
not
was
this
going. I
time.
knew where she was going.
I was wondering, like,
Yeah.
It's funny because I do got me a little spot in Indy called
I know, I knew it.
dang, I'm forgetting the name right now. It's gonna come back to me, but I couldn't do it because I was with wifey, and then we were with her uncle and aunt.
Oh,
So but they went to Epic with us, and I'm talking about ratchet. Man, it was ratchet in the mug, and they in there like, hey, got their hands up. I'm like, all right, let's do it then.
Oh, that's what's up. So
What about your weekend?
Sunset.
what
That's
about
the
your
spot.
weekend, Red?
Okay.
because our group chat has things.
Because you look like a
Right.
whole new person, see whole new piercings.
I know. Well, I got my nose pierced, and
Ow.
it wasn't bad. Okay, so I will say this: I didn't know what to expect. I've had other piercings, and
Do tell.
Where?
well, my tongue pierced,
Right.
and then my, the top of your ear. I had 2 up there on
thought
both
you said
sides.
something
Those
better
hurt
than
way worse than my nose piercing. I'm gonna tell
She
you
was
that
in
the
a
grill
gristle.
hurt. Yeah, that hurt. But when I got my nose pierced, what was interesting is they have to like hold it, and then it's like a slow needle moving slowly. So you just feeling this pain as they're trying to make sure it's straight and all this. I'm like, okay, nah. But it wasn't bad. So I'm glad y'all like it. I was nervous at first, but
wait.
Yeah, you see how she did that?
First off, shout out to the nose ring.
Right. But you see
for
how she did that?
everybody that's sitting in this room and is in our group chats, do we really give a damn about this nose ring in comparison to this story about who almost pulled up?
no.
Not almost, he did, and he took her home.
He did, but we won't talk about that. We will actually just talk about the fact that we had a great time at the Detroit Beer Company. Shout out to Detroit Beer Company because they got us some drinks, and the bartender was just
If y'all see Willie's face right now.
we're hooking us up with new tequila and all that.
put you
So
on
I
there?
wish I knew his name.
Who put you on there?
Actually, my sister-in-law put me on.
Okay.
Dang, you ain't gonna get no credit for this.
Listen,
DJ.
I'm gonna say this. I forgot that you actually mentioned that place, but now that you're saying it, I'm like, oh, this is the place because now that you're mentioning this, now I know. Okay, but it was cool. It wasn't crowded.
Did y'all just see her slide out of that chick?
She did.
I'm still moving. So, okay, we did that. And then we rode through Club Blue. We rode through Club Blue. And it was dead at first when we got there. So we left and came
You
back.
got that 9 o'clock.
No, we got there at 10:30 and it was the staff and
Still too
us.
early.
We came back, it was maybe about 11:30. And by then it was like all the people, everybody got off the bus and came in because I swear it's like went from nothing to something real quick.
Yeah.
So I mean it was cool. I was out there. My girl Amber rode through. We had a good time.
The other pull up queen.
And two of my sister-in-laws were there. So I mean we had a good time.
So you went club hopping.
Sort of like that. Yeah. I mean, guys were buying drinks. It was a lot of drinks flowing. And I remember most of the night. I remember
Maybe that's
most
why you got
of it.
picked up.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what
Something
you
else
remember.
was flowing, and that's why you got picked up by hubby.
Look, I got picked up, right? Okay, yeah, he did. He picked me up, and he took me and Amber home. Let's be clear. So,
Wait a minute, back up.
That's hold
on, yeah, I caught that.
Sound great when we listen to this again.
He took you and Amber home.
he did.
So he had a good night.
No, he took Amber.
He dropped Amber
He
off.
dropped Amber off, and then he took me. He took me home, but I mean, those guys, they were so thirsty.
Did you have a
in there.
happy ending when you got home? Because I know you was kind of lit off the liquor. Was it a happy ending?
I'm gonna tell you, we made a stop. We didn't get home until about 4:30. We went to L. George's on Northwestern and Southfield. I didn't know they stay open this late.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was packed in there. We trying to get a space at the bar. You at the bar at L. George's on Northwestern, and literally the food was like amazing. I mean, it was good. It was fresh. I was like, damn, I got to do this more often. But
That plus you were drunk.
yeah, that and plus our our
that's
stop
what that
and then-
was.
So by the time we got home, it was 4:30. We was like, I mean, I
Not
fell
even
asleep in all my clothes. Nothing. Like hair wasn't even wrapped. Just sleep.
That was a long way to get to know.
Yeah.
A real long way to get to know. And to end it off, your hair wasn't wrapped. Wait a minute. Now I want to go take this in a whole nother direction. Mm-hmm. If your hair wouldn't have been wrapped and he would have been trying to get it in, would that have still been a no?
No, this is funny. I will unwrap my hair if my husband wants to have sex. I don't like to have sex with my hair wrapped because I like my hair free.
We need a round of applause thing because too many times.
hit the bell.
Too many times that motherfucking bonnet or
Bro,
that scarf
I
come
be
out.
getting hit with the bonnet
Hell
be
no.
shifting to the right,
Hell
shifting to the
no.
left.
And then
No,
if
I
it fall
take
off
it
and your
down.
shit all melted to your hair, you like, ugh.
That's me.
Like, ugh, what is that?
You in the bonnet.
I don't know why that kind of reminds me of shower sex because I'm just like, you want me to have sex with you in the shower? My hair gonna get wet.
Nah,
Like,
Yeah, I ain't doing
I
that.
don't
Like,
like my
hold
hair wet
on.
in the shower because it curls up in the water, so I'll be feeling real
Hey.
sexy in
No,
the water.
I will do it if I know that I am going to get my hair done within a few days after.
Hey,
At that point, that's
wifey
fine.
got that good hair. We don't worry about that.
Excuse me, so do I. Do not.
She got Indian in her family.
Well,
I got that too.
Yeah, and my family is Filipino, so you better
too.
better
Yeah,
find
they
out.
all
You,
up.
better, you know
Hey,
my
no
mama
wonder
be
she-
calling you later.
Hey, no wonder she say she unwrapped for it.
Hold on. To be clear, I don't care whether you got the bonnet on or not. That
Of course you don't. You don't have no hair on your head.
Okay,
So hair ain't a priority for some.
That's-
I'm about to say it ain't a priority for you.
That's just not an issue.
So
Some
like,
guys like to grab
okay, I can do
while
that.
it's going. So
Grab his
You know
body.
what? And if,
that's the only thing that I would see.
and
It's
if
like some guys like to grab.
if I get that notion, it's snatch the bonnet, then snatch the hair. It's
No,
this shit ain't
well,
hard.
you can't snatch the hair.
so
shit ain't
like,
Yeah.
so like, go ahead, baby, go on and put that shower cap on.
Shit, by all means, if that's what does
Grab
it.
the bonnet.
Hey,
I'm
if
about to
that's-
say,
if that's
And you
what
snap
does
the
it
hair
for
as a
you.
scarf. So just in case the bonnet slide off, I got a scarf under there
Hey,
to hold
if
it
that's
down.
what does it for you.
you cannot snatch the hair all willy nilly.
You cannot.
Because I'm sorry.
Y'all better work on them sew-ins then,
Bro,
because it's
I
gonna
gotta
happen.
let me
Look
shut
here,
up. Never
Eric.
mind.
Erickson told me better tell Bae not to be pulling too damn hard.
Hair weed killer.
Listen, y'all better tighten that shit up. Do something, because
It's a couple videos of me out there with my hair looking like a matted cotton ball.
The sweat and all that.
It's just
But you
sad.
know what? I'm gonna say this. I like hair because it just adds to the experience. You know what I mean? I need myself to be right so that I can give it like I need to give it. So that's just what it
I'm
is.
visual too. I gotta see. It's
yeah.
gotta look nice. I don't want. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
Okay, but at a certain point, baby, if you want it and I'm like damn near asleep, you get it however you get it.
Okay,
Touch.
I'm gonna lift this leg
Hit
up.
the
with
bell
the bonnet
again.
on.
Like I'm just saying, like
If you-
I appreciate what y'all saying. It is true, but at a certain point, if you're waking me up and I'm like half asleep and you want to get it in, at that point, no, you better lift up and do
And
whatever
I'm
you
not,
gotta do.
I'm not finna ask you about your scarf, your bonnet, your
Hey.
nothing.
I'm gonna just catch you before you go to sleep. That's all.
Or if you-
that's
I'm
what I
sorry.
gotta deal
When
with.
we leave
Oh my
here,
God, he's playing 2K till about
See,
4 in the
see,
morning.
that's
And
just-
not
he
true,
deserved the
because-
bonnet. He
Because
deserved
how
the
many
bonnet.
times? Because how many times has probably baby mama just came home?
She don't wear scarves or bonnets.
Oh, she got good.
I
She
know.
do her
It's
hair
not
every
break
day.
off.
I know.
She get up early as hell too and do her
Yeah.
hair every day.
Damn, that's
feel
a
it.
lot of
I ain't
work.
mad
That
at
is
her.
a lot of work. Hold on, give her the bell.
Yeah, for sure.
Baby mama needs the bell for that.
Yeah,
So?
I ain't mad at her. So, in our recap, our last episode, we had the pleasure of having Dr. Sabrina Jackson and her close friend Sabrina on the show. She gave us a lot of information. We had an interesting conversation about colorism, and we talked about essential colors. So, just real quick, I want to find out from everybody, just go around, what is your essential color? And listeners, I want to tell you how you can find out what yours is in just a second. Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna start off with I don't know what my color is.
Oh,
Oh, we'll get you together. BlacBunni.
I am orange shaded to blue.
Okay.
Exactly what I knew I was.
All right, Trouble.
Mine was blue. I don't know how to do the shaded part though.
Yeah, me
I didn't know how
neither.
to figure out how to do the shaded part. I just
Okay, well, I'm a weirdo. When I take
Oh,
like
you-
those
okay,
type of
okay,
tests, I take
okay,
it twice because I
okay.
have like two different answers I usually go
okay.
between,
Okay.
and I both got the same colors that I knew I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
get.
So we can do
Okay.
it again then. Okay. All right, WillieSoSo.
Yeah, I was green shading towards orange, and my only thing about that, man, Dr. Sabrina is a head shrinker, man. I be having to cut the deck when I read and do those types of things, because I felt a certain kind of way, like this lady been spying on my life, and I ain't really. it sort of kind of hurt my feelings that she was all in my feelings. You know what I mean?
Ooh, just wait till we get to that astrology episode, and I have somebody in here reading you for filth.
I don't know. I might
I
have
don't
to be
believe
absent
in it.
that day.
DJ.
You scared?
What's
I
your
don't remember
color?
what my color was.
You-
But I
orange?
put it in the
Orange. I think
there
you're
we go.
orange.
That
Okay.
sounds right to me.
And I'm gold.
Okay.
That's
We
that's
knew
obvious.
that. We knew that. I said that on the episode. Clear.
Well, what would my color be? If I had to choose.
I'm gonna say blue shading towards orange.
no,
What the fuck does that
no.
mean?
You more like a outspoken like. You might be orange for real. You more like orange
She's-
than blue. Blue is like compassionate, like emotional, like.
That sound like me.
But you, hun,
We
but
ain't
orange
seen
is
that side.
but
we
orange
missed-
is you make your own rules. You don't like
Yeah.
rules. You don't like to
Live on
be.
the
That's
wild
true.
side.
Yeah, it was definitely me.
I'm
In other
probably
words-
blue to the orange. Yeah.
So
You may be shading to orange,
So me and you. That's why me and you click.
but we're gonna
I
find
see
out.
you.
We're
I
gonna
see you,
have
boo.
you.
I got
She said she was gonna send the results. She didn't send them to you yet.
I have it. Yeah, I did get an email right away, but yeah, I think I did get an email. So basically, listeners, when you if you go to essentialcolors.co, you can see the personality assessment, and it'll tell you what you are based on the questions that you fill in the answers, and at the end, it'll kind of give you a color, and then you'll get an email later on. But for the most part, I think it just
it's
you
just
know
like
it's
5.
real easy, real simple. Yeah,
And
nothing
don't lie.
hard.
Don't lie just to make yourself look better.
Yeah, be honest so you can get a true color. Okay.
That's the funny thing about it, because you could try to lie if you want to, but you're going to sit there and be like, nah, that ain't me, and then you gonna know that you lied, and you're like, damn,
Why
now
you
I got to take the whole test again.
Why lie to yourself?
Exactly.
Just do
Right.
it.
Just
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Exactly.
Walk in your truth.
So if you want to know more about that, go to that website. And if you want to learn more about Dr. Sabrina, because she was absolutely awesome, go to sabrinajackson.com. Now for today's episode. Question, host. You guys want to start with, I'm going to give you guys the option. We're just going to do this real quick. You guys want to start with the getting to know us segment, or do you want to go right into our first topic?
I said get to know. Get
to
it
know.
out.
I'm for that. Get
Okay,
to know.
listeners.
Get to
So
know
look,
us.
this is how we do it. We just make changes whenever we need to. So
On the fly.
we're gonna do that. Basically, our getting to know question was, if you had all the money in the world, money is no object, what bike or car would you purchase? And then I added a little twist to it. I said, who would you want to ride with you? Don't have to be sex involved, because normally listeners, we do the smash, get to know, have to let go. But just who would you want riding with you to hang out? You want to chill with? Guys can be with another guy, right? It's not nothing up.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, ain't no reason.
Okay, well, give us both. Go ahead, DJ. You give us both then. I'm going to go with you first.
I think I would probably go with that Tesla boy.
Okay.
And the reason for it is I'm a technology nut. And
You want Elon Musk right now, huh?
Man, it's just, the technology that they have in those cars, man, is just crazy. Then I also have a need for speed, so it covers that too. So I think that's where I would go. And I ride with wifey, man.
Okay.
Aw,
Good
that's
answer.
so cute.
Good,
Hey.
great answer.
It's straight up Bonnie and Clyde around these parts.
That's it.
That's so cute.
I think, the car that I know that I definitely want is a G-Wagon. That is my dream car. So I'm going to get it, by the way. Just heads up, I'm speaking that into existence. And I could do bad all by myself. I could ride all by myself, but I'll probably have my mama with me, because that's my ride it out for sure, for sure. That's my baby.
Since I learned that guys were supposed to have sweet cars, from day one,
He has an Alero, guys.
it's always been the Porsche 911. I'm that's the pinnacle of riding out with me, and I'm with my daughter, and we hitting.
Y'all giving these old wholesome ass answers.
No,
of
because
who
I
gonna
Yeah,
be
you with your
you.
daughter. You with mom.
I love
Jade
my
is with
mama.
mom.
Okay.
I'm with my daughter.
Hey.
But if the ratchet aspect of me being with my daughter is, we probably gonna be going hitting the streets looking for me somebody to hang with.
Okay.
And she gets to be the litmus test if they good or not.
Your mama going to be listening to City Girls in a G-Wagon. Okay, period.
BlacBunni.
All right, so I have two cars because I like muscle and I like speed. So my muscle car is a 65 Mustang, and my speed car, BMW i8.
Wait a minute. Before you even
That's
say who
actually
you gonna
mine.
be with,
Suicide doors.
am I the only one who
Most
just
definitely the suicide door.
Am I the only one who just noticed every time we do these types of things, she gotta have two?
Man.
Yes.
She got. Is it just me?
Because I'm special.
She
gotta
got
have
split
two.
personalities.
I
Right.
do.
Right.
I do.
Okay. So
I
who
admit
you
this.
riding with?
I should pick one for both.
Yeah.
Well-
Pick one for both.
Okay, well, Rihanna has to be in
I
one
knew
of them.
that. I knew it. I knew that was
I'm
coming.
sorry.
I knew
First
it.
and foremost-
I knew it. I knew it.
First and foremost, she is a mogul. I need you to teach me so I can be a mogul myself.
Her Kylie Jenner shit.
Fuck a Kylie Jenner. I don't care about that bitch.
I'm
But
telling you, you ride out with Kylie Jenner one day, next day you gonna be in a hoopty asking for change. Don't do
basically,
it.
yeah.
I done told y'all about them Kardashian peoples, man. Y'all better leave them alone.
I don't know. I guess to be sappy, just in case he listening, I'll say Bae. There you go.
Aw, how sweet.
Well, at least he got
Wait.
upgraded. He went from man in my life to Bae in a minute.
though, y'all.
I ain't mad.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How are you gonna preface it by saying, in case he listening?
In
Right.
case he's listening.
I be fresh as hell if the feds watching. Yeah,
Or
look
hi.
at you.
or my bestie that I call her wifey, but or her. One and two.
Okay, Trouble.
Since Bunny stole my damn car.
She stole mine too, actually.
I'm
Hell
sorry.
yeah.
I plot on that car every
Look,
time
but
I go
I
to
had-
the auto show. I plot on that car.
I had a backup, you know what I mean? And it's a little inversion of what So said. It ain't your shit, but it's my shit. The Porsche Panamera. With the
Ooh,
four
nice.
doors.
The four
With the
door
four
boy?
doors.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Man, Porsches wasn't meant to be
those all
four
the
doors,
time in
man.
Nah,
Uber.
but that,
And
oh,
those
that shit
Teslas.
cold. Oh,
Yeah,
that shit
hey, I
cold.
almost grabbed it too.
Yeah, the Panamera, that shit is cold. You know
don't
what I'm
like
saying?
it.
I would
You know
do that
what?
shit.
I can see that with
Yeah,
you. I can see you in
Panamera.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see you in
with
that.
with the murder tents, doing
Man.
something nasty on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, in the
When I-
parking lot.
Hell yeah, and I got kids and shit, so I can't be out here riding no coupe. Gotta get some shit to fit everybody.
When I picked up the Batmobile, that was right there with it.
Yeah.
I was really thinking about it.
Word up, man. Either that and I'm probably supposed to say, "Oh, you my girlfriend." And
I know.
fuck that. We in there with Gabrielle Union.
Hey, Gabby, this is becoming a reoccurring theme. we
serious.
talk about you almost every episode.
Every episode.
Every
I was
episode.
about to
on
say
down.
same thing with Rihanna. If you listen to this, call
life.
me.
Right.
She might as well come on the show because she ain't making no music, so she might as well do something.
Oh, she in the studio now to make.
That's bullshit.
She is.
Look, I
Check
just
her
want to be
Insta.
in the studio with her, and we still not making no music. We making something else.
Hey, but don't
Swear to God.
That can be music.
don't discredit the fact that she was just in Ocean's 8 though. Like it ain't like
was-
she
That was a
ain't.
terrible movie.
I didn't
No,
see
it's
it.
But it's
not.
still a
It was
check.
a good movie.
I never got around to see. Bunny, you said it was dope though, right?
Nah,
it.
I left,
I didn't
I left
see
it
it.
20 minutes in. I didn't like it at all.
Really?
You know you can get your money back after your ticket with your
Now
ticket.
you left
16
too
minutes.
early.
Sneak it to another
You
movie.
left
You left too early. It wasn't walkoutable, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, it was terrible. I didn't like it.
See, I liked it, but that's just.
You like Rihanna.
Well,
But-
not even just Rihanna, just like I like the premise. Like you don't
Okay.
hear movies that often where it's like a whole bunch of women and you're doing
That's
something and it's working and
No,
it's
that's
going
true.
well
So it
and
was
nobody
people for
died
you.
because we can all reference Set It Off and they worked well together, but almost everybody died.
That's
so.
true.
Yeah,
They
you
never
also did
lied.
say that you was drunk as hell when you went to see it though. So
Yeah, and all
your
those,
synopsis might be a little slanted.
And all
about
those
what
I'm
it
ladies.
always
was.
drunk as hell when I'm at the movies.
So for me, I'm gonna start with Bike Ducati. Red is my screensaver.
Biker girls.
I want it so bad, guys, but I know I can't handle that right now. But yeah, I would do
you
that.
just supposed to find a bike that you can ride on the back of. You can't. You don't.
No, I like to
Yep,
be in
grab that.
control.
Yeah.
Nah.
Grab that.
You moving towards that Harley boy. That's the maturity level that you at
I started
right now.
on a
Not
crack.
with that nose ring
Nah.
and blonde hair. She done reverted backwards. She's
I feel like you tried to call her Red old. I really feel like
I didn't
you
say
did.
old. I said maturity. I said maturity.
No, he said
I,
old,
s-
sis.
I said maturity.
Give him the side eye.
Everybody
I said- knock his
ignore
ass out.
Willie
Look, give him
SoSo.
the side eye. Look.
maturity. I said maturity.
Ignore him.
Now how y'all construe that is your business. I said maturity.
Look, I'm used to being on a lodge with my back bent over, and
Okay.
yes, I'm
Ooh.
definitely tired. Look, I mean, you know, it gets tiring after a while on those, but so I would move up to something maybe like a Ducati that's an in between. But the second thing, car wise, I would do since BlacBunni and
sorry.
Trouble both want my car.
We
I'll
just
let you have
similar
it.
taste.
Hey,
I'ma
y'all
let you
can
have
share
it.
it.
We can share it.
And then I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna take the Lamborghini, and I'm gonna
Which
roll
one?
out
The one Nikki got.
What's the one? Is that? No, I think.
The Marcialago?
Yeah.
Is that the one she
Murcielago,
is?
yeah.
That's the. What's the one that got the? It's the pretty color. It's like
But
a,
you
You can get them in any color.
When you pay for a Lamborghini,
You get it out whatever color you want.
Well, that's
For
what
real.
I want, and I want it in something real hot that you know me. I'm coming, like nothing black, nothing normal,
like a tangerine orange.
something.
green,
I mean, something
lime
beautiful.
green.
Cartouche.
That's what I'm going. Yeah,
You
I'm
know
going
what
for
the
that.
hell cartouche
It's a
is.
bougie color.
Right.
But good, we went through that. So, listeners, I hope you learned a little bit about us. We are now going to go into our first topic. So, today we're going to talk about 2 of our top 7. So, this is actually going to be part 2. We have to actually extend it out because we have more to bring to you guys. But first, we're going to do Real Housewives of Potomac star Ashley Darby and her husband Michael Darby. They have displayed some questionable behavior in their marriage throughout the seasons. I don't know if you guys watched the show.
Of course not.
Okay. Well, just to fill you in, I mean, basically on the show, Michael has told his wife that if you are, paying for stuff for your mom, we're getting divorced. He said he cannot allow her to pay for anything for her mom, cars, houses. Okay.
Wait,
he tripping. And what? I mean, yeah, he did this. And I mean, they were struggling in their restaurant. And basically, he told her, "You have nothing to do with this. Like, this is my shit. You have nothing to do with this." So, I mean, if you guys are watching the season, you know that their marriage has been. It's actually pretty good. I like it. I mean. Sorry. But current news. Okay,
I wish wifey would say I can't buy something for my mom's.
Right. Nah, but I mean, right.
I think,
and he's the money holder. So
what wasn't it that her mom had like some bum dude staying with her that wasn't paying for nothing, and he was saying as long as Buddy's staying there.
Okay, yeah, like, I can feel that scenario.
Yeah, but you know what?
Not taking care of your mom boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom had a bum husband back in the day.
Yeah,
I feel that all the way.
So you gonna just leave your mama out there?
She told her
she said to leave. The dude, like I hold you down, Dukes. You know what I'm saying? But
get homeboy out the way.
Dr. Bum got to, you know what I mean?
I just don't agree with that though. I don't think that you should put stipulations on help or money or whatever you're doing. Do it because you want to do it. Now, whatever they choose to do.
He ain't want to do it, apparently.
Right. He clearly didn't want to do it.
So, and because she don't have her own. See, that's the problem. Okay, because she don't have her own, she can't make these decisions because it's his money. So
I go to the end of the world for my mom's. But
what's
when
her
she
name
was
again?
married
Ashley?
to old boy Terry,
Ashley,
you hear me? Wasn't popping.
Ashley, if you are listening, you better be taking some of that money and putting it in a personal account of your own because when he leaves your ass, and he will leave your ass, you have money of your own.
Well, we are on that level. I don't know. I'm assuming because they're
Cypher it out.
on television and they got this deal that it's a substantial amount of money involved. We already know how that's going to go. If he decide he want to dip, I'm pretty sure she going to get toe off.
Yeah.
At which point in time, she could take care of her mama and whomever her mama want to be with.
Prenup, though, but we'll,
prenups get broke every day, B.
But
we'll see.
It get deeper than that.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Why do it get deeper than that?
Well, because most recently, Michael Darby was said to have been he actually sexually assaulted the show's cameraman.
Yeah. What?
He's accused of grabbing and groping the butt of Bravo's cameraman while filming an episode.
This took a left turn.
Wait, he done smacked the cameraman on the ass?
Well, the charges were dropped. We don't know if he did or didn't because they were dropped, and now he's back filming. It's up, everything.
So the charges were dropped. So So Me Too done moved on down the road from this.
Guys don't get to participate in that movement.
I know they don't, bro. I know they don't. But
I think they do.
Let's just they don't. No, they don't.
Nah, you got to take the rope and keep moving.
Terry Crews got shunned by them.
Yeah.
No, that's not true because the guy that was like assaulting the postal workers, like at the store, he was touching people's penises while he was like going insane with their pants.
Who was this?
He just got arrested and tried and everything.
So
you would come
workers?
to the postal store and get fitted for your clothes.
Dangerous.
They have to hem you up. He was like going
he's a
too
tailor?
hard in with the inseam.
I
and
did
he was
hear
touching
that.
people's penises.
I heard that.
And like somebody from my office had to go testify because his dick was touched.
Well, you know what?
I
It's
heard
because
that.
he's a regular person. And you a celebrity, you're going to get away with it 9 times out of 9.
But look, the real question is, what would you do? Okay, so if your spouse is accused of grabbing and groping the butt of someone else and they're the same sex, does it matter? Are you mad? Are you getting divorced?
I'm going to text my wife like, why you didn't tell me? What?
So obviously it's a double standard.
Yeah, it's different for girls and dudes because I swear to God, come on through. Come on.
Yeah.
I got dinner done, drinks ready. What you need, bath water brand, whatever you need, I got it.
Well, from the way you set it up, man, I'm thinking there is one issue that's masking another. Because the fact is, regardless of what he do, she's going to be right there. According to what y'all telling me, if she depending on him, she's going to be right there.
She's standing by her husband even now.
She's going to be right there.
Yep.
He could smack all the asses. How Trouble said, he could smack all the buttons right in front of her.
Hey,
She's
but
going to be right there
Don't
because
be-
that bag is right there with her.
Nah, but look, that's where the loophole kick in though, because that is definitely grounds for breaking a prenup.
Yeah.
So even if they do have it,
That's
if you
true.
saying he get caught up with some old scandal like that, she could definitely break that prenup and get that bag.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
he got a restaurant, right? He's just like a chef or something. He not like
No, he
he
not
ain't like
baggable.
He got chicken. He ain't like chicken. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
who?
He just got
he's
chicken.
his
He ain't
friend?
got chicken.
No. The husband has bread.
It's just like a restaurant though, right? He's like a
buku money.
restaurant.
Like
no.
Little
He's a
Caesars,
billionaire.
Crazy
Oh, he's a
bread.
billionaire.
Yeah.
She's supposed to
I'll
break
be
the
out.
prenup.
I'll be
Even if
out.
she get out of there with 40
No,
million.
he's
You know
he's
what I'm saying?
he invests in a lot of
yeah.
stuff. No.
My
it's
man's
not
just gonna
that.
be gay, and
I
I'm
would've-
just gonna have a side dude on the side,
I
and
would've
he can
told-
be gay as long as he don't break up with me.
I'd
Hey,
say-
Really?
First
Wow.
off, hit the
Hold
bell.
on, hold on.
Hit the bell, and I'm gonna tell you, she following the Anita Jordan playbook right here. Why am I gonna take half if I could take all of it?
So you would allow
no, that's
your
Robin Gibbons.
guy to
No.
Right.
be with another man or do anything with another man, and you would still stand by him? You be by
We
his
billionaires?
side? He's okay. So he's the billionaire.
Because his money
Say
is
it
my
again,
money.
Okay.
Jay.
We
Okay.
billionaires.
There it
Okay,
is.
so
Damn.
you want to be gay? All right, no problem. Be gay. I'm gonna be fucking a bellboy over here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna still have this bag. You still gonna wine and dine
Okay.
me and treat me, but like I'm gonna take half when I could get the whole coin.
Correct.
R.
Go ahead
Kelly,
and be
if you're
gay.
listening,
Hey, right.
Jade is in the building. You can do your thing. She gonna hold down the billboard.
Now he,
I don't want to hurt nobody.
no. He is pushing it.
Yeah, I
That
don't
12
know.
place.
Like,
Yeah, BlacBunni, what you think?
okay, are we going by the assault, or you just being like bisexual?
Your
I'm
bae
assuming?
right now. Your bae right now was grabbing some other dude.
First off, can we not use him as an example?
No, we using him
gotta
because
go.
that
No,
man.
he is a-
No, please don't use it. She's still trying to figure out what he is. Don't use him as an
Not
example.
to mention he is like alpha male. I can't even imagine that anyway.
Okay.
But no, my thing is this: it's like, as far as the sexual orientation part of it, if you tell me beforehand or early on that you're bisexual, at that point we can work that out. However,
Okay.
because my standard, no matter what orientation is, I catch something, you catch in hands. Period. That's it. So as long as I don't catch nothing, I can be somewhat forgiving or understanding of certain shit.
Okay.
So the actual orientation part, as long as you disclose that to me beforehand, then for the most part we'll work on your discretion because you ain't that good at it that you getting caught.
Let me tap into that real quick. I'm gonna tap into that real quick. First of all, okay. I'm gonna say this. Let me get the elephant out the room. If you a man and you into men and women, you're not bisexual.
You're
gay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a double standard for that. Definitely.
Definitely.
Women can get away with it because there's no penetration
there
involved.
had-
It's not like she's
we
taking
had
her
a
clip
bisexual
and putting
man
her clip
on our
inside.
show.
That's cool. We ain't talking
We
about him. No
did.
disrespect. No disrespect. I don't want to. I didn't even want to pull him out the bag like that. But I'm just saying, it's not. I mean, other men are gonna look at you as gay.
But that-
You
but that's
can't-
other-
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Hold on.
But
Well, this
hold on,
thing,
pause.
other men
Look,
would, but
you
I'm
gay. Once you get your butt,
Grabbed.
No,
Well-
you get that. Once you've been penetrated or you're penetrating, I'm sorry, you gay,
Okay.
and you shouldn't have no problem with it because you did it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's just not.
Hey.
It shouldn't matter what I say, but I'm just letting you know. But at the same time, no.
Well, look, I'll put this like this. I am part of the LGBT community. At that point, I'm a little more lenient
Understanding, yeah,
and
you're a lot more
understanding
understanding,
towards
yeah.
stuff. So yeah, on some issues, I'm more understanding than most. Like, granted, do I enjoy the fact that you're taking it up the ass or you're giving it up the ass? Probably not. Now,
So would you do something? Would you give it to him in the poop shoot?
I hate
with a strap.
I mean, the word choice here.
Hold on.
I hate
phenomenal.
There's actually a
the
technical
brown
term for
eye.
No, there's actually a technical term for that. It's called pegging.
get the bill and get the dictionary. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Add this
I knew
to
it was
our
coming.
words.
It's called pegging.
Look.
Pegging is when a woman wears a strap on and she penetrates the man's.
She is no
All right,
longer a
nah.
woman. She is a man.
No,
It's a boy.
I am a boy, Damon.
Have been
no,
delivered.
hold on. But this my thing with it.
Yes, it is.
You
actually.
your guy comes to you And he's like, well,
He would never do that.
I'm not talking about the man in the mirror / this guy I fucks with, whoever he is.
Oh.
I'm talking about whomever you're dating. He comes to you and he tells you, yeah, I like you, but I also like Horatio over here, so forth and
Who
so
name
on.
is that? You couldn't say like Paul, John, Horatio.
Listen, man.
No.
He had to say a name of somebody that he don't know, so that when they listen, they like,
no.
why you use
You
my name?
You was watching CSI Miami before, because that's the main character's name. Is Horatio.
I don't,
Oh, it sure
but
is.
not my point. He comes to you when he says that. You still willing to date him? That's the real question.
If he's saying, "Oh, I like you, but I like this guy over here."
See, that's where I gotta go hard pass.
No, my thing is this: we have to talk about it.
Right.
You can't just say, "Oh, well, I like this dude over here. I'm gonna bang him," while you sitting up at the house.
There's
That's not a thing.
There's nothing to talk about. You want
Well, that's the
you
thing.
and somebody else.
Yeah, but my thing is
that's
this: you're
not
also
a thing to talk about.
It's a lot of circumstances in this, because my other thing is how far are you into this? Excuse me. Because my thing is this: say you all in love. This is your world. You would live, breathe, die for this person, and they tell you that they're into the same sex too. Are you really gonna give up the love of your effing life
he
for
did,
that?
though.
First off,
didn't he leave
we've
he
already
left his wife?
stated
That wasn't the love of his life, though.
He left his wife.
If my
Now-
husband came to me and told me that he's gay, now we ain't billionaires. We just like regular people, and he said that he's gay. Boy, okay, go live your best life over there with that nigga.
And I mean, and this is the thing. There's nothing. I don't particularly see something wrong with that per se. I'm just
Okay.
saying, for me personally, communication.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
like my thing is this: if I find
Communicate your ass over there to Horatio, and we have already established that. And I agree, it's a
Now-
double standard.
Yeah, 'cause I
wanna
ask Trouble
Because
if
if
you're
the love of
thinking.
my life comes to me and say, babe, well, I sort of been, hanging out with Rihanna on the weekends. I'm like, oh, have you now? Well, we finna be hanging out with Rihanna on the
Right, it's
weekends.
a
that's
double
the other
standard.
thing. I mean,
Clearly.
you know me. I'm always going to play the devil's advocate in this. Like,
Right.
So I feel like I feel like you have to be, for something like that, you have to be open-minded, because it's already hard for a person to deal with that type of shit in the first place.
No, it's not hard to deal with, though. This is
already
what
hard.
I think we're all trying to get you to understand. It's not hard to do this. They made a choice.
Yeah.
Flat out.
And my choice
that
is
was
to
their
not
choice.
be with
And
you.
listen, I everybody do what you do. I ain't judging nobody. Because it ain't my business. But if I was a woman and some dude that I'm dealing with came with me, it's no way they could come that way. But as soon as they did, it's
Game,
okay.
set, match.
Hold on.
Go
and
do
now
your
the
thing,
other
boo.
and now the other thing is
Go do your
that
thing, boo.
now the other thing on the other half of this, if I had a girlfriend and she said, "Oh, I'm like this dude," I'm like, "Oh, well, either A, can I watch, or B, can I participate?"
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But you just said that we already established it's a double standard.
It's a
I mean,
double
Absolutely.
standard.
It is a double
if
standard.
my husband came to me and
But
said
you
that
know
he
what?
like penis, he's gay. Period. You don't want to be with me. You can't. You can love me for sure. You could have all the love in the world for me. But I'm just not.
I just
doing
said
it
I was
for
playing
you.
devil's advocate.
That's what
at
we
this
should
point.
have. We need to have a guest on the show who's a woman and has dated a
I'll
gay
go look
man.
for homegirl that I was talking to at Snookers.
Oh my God, y'all crazy.
But you know what? And on the
So-
other half of the sexual assault part, I'm sorry, if you get accused of sexually assaulting anybody, I don't care if it's the same sex, the opposite
Yeah.
sex,
You
it don't
leave
matter.
them.
Oh no, that
Yeah, that's taking it to the
Okay.
max. That's
We
taking it to
billionaires.
the
So
He ain't do
Trouble,
it.
is it still a double standard if your girl, your main girl, she tells you this, like,
If she into
now?
girls?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, because I don't like sharing. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? Me
Okay.
personally.
That's because you a stingy ass
I am
Scorpio.
a stingy ass Scorpio.
Okay.
But then at the same time, it's like you got to know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I'm not sharing that. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just somebody I don't know or I don't care about, you know what I'm saying? I'll
But
try
not
it.
somebody
I'm going
you
for it.
are-
Not someone I'm emotionally attached
Yeah.
to. Because it's like, if I feel like, it's the same way with a woman. If you're doing a threesome with somebody, for instance, and you feel like your man is giving that woman more attention or into it, you're going to be like, hey, hold on, cut that shit out. Hold on, bring it up.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like for me. So if it's like
Right.
if I see like some, you know what I'm saying? You know, lesbians be going hard. Like they going hard in the paint. Lesbians, I have a lesbian mentality because when I hit a chick, I be trying to like fuck her head up, like, you know what I'm saying? Snatch her soul. Like, that's how lesbians
Lord
attack
Jesus.
shit. So it be like, hold on, what the fuck are you doing?
Hold on.
Stop. Threesome over.
Now, you
Everybody to
mentioned
the
threesome.
quarters and get yours on and go home.
You mentioned threesomes, and when I tell you at our last meeting, my boy DJ gave the perfect scenario and equation of how this is supposed to be.
He did?
DJ.
There's rules. It is.
There's rules to this shit.
Rule number one is you don't, as if you're a guy and you're in a threesome, you don't really want to be the one choosing the girl, because it's all about making sure that the person that you have the connection with is comfortable. So rule number one is you want to let her pick.
Keep preaching.
Rule number two is you want to make sure that the attention that you're giving in that scenario is primarily towards the person that you have a connection with, unless she's comfortable enough to let it go a little bit further.
Nah, that's not the part I'm disputing. I'm disputing the girl giving my girl more attention. Like, that's the part I'd have the problem with. It's not me with the.
He gave you the mail.
Yeah, I know how to distribute penis. Like, that's not the hard part. You know, I can get you together. You know, wrap it up. I'm talking about wrap it up.
But you wouldn't want to whine like.
No, I'm not. No, I don't even.
Some guys like watching.
Hey,
really bumping pussy.
I'm pretty sure it ain't a dude in this room right now that's with that program. We getting in the game.
Yeah,
I mean, nobody's saying this
We
shit.
getting in the game.
Especially if it's your girl. You definitely
Correct.
I'm starting.
Hey, I'm about to say it. I'm starting.
Starting
Nobody's
forward.
saying how.
You coming off the bench.
Nobody's saying that you wouldn't participate, but I mean, damn, you don't want to just sit back for a while and just enjoy the show and just watch.
Bunny, I would say.
Maybe I'm just I'm into voyeurism. Maybe I just like being watched. I don't know.
I'm into exhibitionism, so guess what?
I
I'm in the game.
I gotta Google that Voyager shit.
Hey, if it was me, you know, if it was me, I would say I would generally let the two women start the program off and get warmed up to each other, and then I come through in fourth quarter.
Okay.
That's what I would. I mean,
so you Vinnie Johnson, huh?
Hey, what I'm trying to explain to you is the comfort level of the two women matter.
No doubt. And however that worked, sure. I had no problem with it. To your point, nah, ain't no sitting on the sidelines being a cheerleader. Get her, baby.
Nah,
get her. No, that's not
Ain't
happening.
nobody saying be a cheerleader. I'm
That's
just
not
saying,
happening.
enjoy the damn moment. Just sit and watch.
The threesome is for me.
So listen, I will say,
Damn.
if my husband like, hey, you know, said I want to be with a guy, or you know, I was grabbing this dude last night, whatever he come tell me, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah,
It's a wrap.
a
Like
wrap.
there is no way sticking around for this.
Well, mainly I'm looking at guys like they look like
Yeah.
Ahmad, our previous guest on episode 2. Like if they look like him, I might be okay with that. But that's just me.
You know what? Let's be honest though.
That's
I
some
would be,
slick shit right there. I ain't mad at you.
but I would be more concerned about the fact that he's actually having this conversation with me, because then that means that his attention span has left me and moved on elsewhere. So when you really think about this, he doesn't need you or you're not everything to him, because now he is looking to do something else.
But that's because he's gay. That's
Yes.
why it's no
Yes.
bisexual.
Yes.
Because clearly,
and
you ain't got what he wants.
He got jungle fever.
or what he needs.
I don't think
And
that's
with
what jungle
that
fever
said,
means,
though,
but all right.
That's what it means
No.
to me.
Like I got so confused right there.
That's another show, Chris.
Yeah, that's what it means to
But
me.
with that
He
being
got the-
said,
well, we're gonna say the
she
fever.
apparently is staying with him. So
Who is she?
Ashley.
His wife.
I thought you was talking about Red.
He's
I was
a
like, she just
billionaire.
said.
Listen, guys, he's a billionaire.
Oh, yeah, you were saying for that money.
Exactly. So it basically this whole conversation that we
you
had
go on the left wing
was
and fuck your
wrapped
niggas,
up
and I'm gonna be on the right
with
wing.
Jay's
fucking the bellboy.
comment from jump. Look, we keeping this bag together. We keeping this
Right.
bag secure. If that's how you getting down over there, bro,
on the left wing of the house.
you take that over there in the 33rd room of the
Okay.
mansion. I'm gonna be over here in room 15
Okay.
with Horatio.
Look, intercom me if you want
Feel me?
something, because
Y'all crazy.
Correct.
we're getting the bag.
All right, listeners. So that was our top 4 that we just gave you. So moving on to our top 5, we're going to talk about former VH1's Basketball Wives star Brandi Maxiell and her husband Jason Maxiell. They were on Ayanna Van Zant's Fix My Life. Basically, while they were sitting down, it was exposed that he had cheated on her more than 50 times in their marriage. And not just that. I guess there's more. There's a lot of women. There's a lot of cheating going on. So
341 to be exact.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a little bit more than a lot of women.
That's way more than a lot of women.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I'm on her show, I mean, because she brings it out. Y'all know, if y'all watch the show, I mean, she gonna get it out of you.
She is.
So if you admit
preface,
if you admit that if you are, cheating on her show, she ain't gonna let it go.
Players.
And she gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So
players.
I think
What, Willie?
Stop going on in Yalla Van Zant. She gonna catch your ass up. Stop doing it.
I go right now.
yeah, I mean, but you know what? The thing about it, the sad part about this is Brandi was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. She talked about her diagnosis and how she, overcame that. And it feels like he doesn't care. So I think the worst part of this to me is that how could you do this to your wife who beat cancer, suffered and all of that. So I don't know. I mean, definitely she should leave, but
I don't
care.
I don't think his activities necessarily have anything to do about how he feels about her. That's generally for guys. That's generally not what cheating is about.
Agreed.
Cheating is about getting it.
It's like a masculinity kind of thing.
But 341 women.
Yeah,
I mean, what is that about?
Her vagina was
Maybe
dying, though. She had ovarian cancer.
Maybe she
Get
wasn't
the fuck out.
Thank you. You took the words right out my mouth. Thank you.
You guys are going to hell.
Don't point at me.
Her pussy was dead.
Do not point at me. Red, do not point at me. That was all trouble. That was all trouble.
I heard ovarian. I'm like the root word sound like ovaries. Like that shit sound like it's in the
That was
vagina.
all trouble. Trouble about to go to hell when gasoline draws on.
She probably couldn't have.
I'm going to hell with trouble right now.
She probably couldn't have intercourse. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not what that means.
That's not what that means.
Think about it.
Why
Think
not?
about it. You a bad. He's an NBA. He's been professional for probably I think it was like 12.
Her coochie was
12
dying.
seasons. Her coochie was dying for 12 seasons. So they had played 82 games a season. They touring. I mean, like they literally.
Are you doing math on this?
41 away games.
Yeah, 41 away games. So I mean,
Okay, wait, listeners. The opinions on this show does not reflect every host. Let's know it does not.
I'm gonna bite the bullet for that.
Yo, I ride with you, fam. Continue.
Our away games.
Our fan base is going to kill
sorry.
y'all for this.
Hey.
I just want y'all to know.
I tried so hard to bite my tongue too, but
Say it just
Oh,
came.
You should have been something else.
ovarian got repeated, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's coming. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
It's coming.
But
I
apologize.
still can't believe it right now.
Hey, but it's real life though. I mean, that man really was just about getting it.
I
It
think he
wasn't-
has a problem, and I think he needs
Yes.
help.
How
Yes.
come every
I think his
time?
penis
Hold on,
is
wait.
little, and none of
Back
those
up,
girls will
back up,
repeat.
back up.
Wait,
How
wait.
come every time a dude wants some ass, he gotta have a problem?
Because he married. That's because he got a problem because he married.
That's not the way this
It ain't a
goes.
sickness. The nigga,
That's-
he just won't ass.
That's
Hold on.
He's a nympho.
Wait, no,
That's a
no,
sickness.
no, no,
Sex
no,
addiction
no,
is real.
no, no, no,
Sex addiction is not
and
real.
no.
Yes,
That
it is.
is a
R.
myth.
Kelly?
That is not a real thing.
That is not real.
That is
I
not
want
a
sex
real thing.
every day,
Yes, it
multiple
is.
times
Yes,
a day.
it is.
and
No,
I ain't
it is
sick.
not.
What's
it
R.
is.
Kelly?
No, it is not. That is a
He's sick for
scapegoat
different
that was made up by some asshole that got caught and looked for an
But I have-
excuse.
but I have a
That's
question.
not
That shit
a
is-
real.
Hold on,
It is
question,
not.
question.
It is not a
That shit is
real
real,
thing.
bro. I swear
No,
to God
it
it
is
is.
not.
Okay, wait. BlacBunni, go ahead. Let me hear what you're saying.
Okay, to what Willie is saying, my thing is this. How is it that you think it's not a real thing, but people are addicted to cigarettes? They can be addicted to food.
I
They
agree.
can be addicted to...
Because there's
they can
be
chemi-
addicted to-
because there's chemicals.
Wait, let her
there's-
finish. Let her finish.
They can be addicted to...
And I'm gonna trump you right there.
Hold on. Let her
They
finish.
can
Let
be
her
addicted
finish.
to
Let her
food.
finish.
They can be addicted to drugs. They can be addicted to all different things. So what makes you think that somebody couldn't get addicted to the feeling and the endorphins that you release while you have fucking sex?
There is chemicals in cigarettes. There's chemicals in drugs.
There's
There's chemicals
in vagina.
alcohol.
Giant, there's chemicals
There's
when
a
you have
chemical
sex.
release when you ejaculate. It's a
Knock
chemical
it
release.
off.
How about this?
Y'all don't
How about
knock it
this?
off.
How about this, y'all? If you want to give me an excuse to fuck all I want to fuck, great. It's a sickness.
You got a problem.
I'm sick.
First off, white
Medicate me.
First off,
Please
white people
medicate
cut
me.
your effing balls off if you actually develop, and I do say air quotes, develop that type of addiction.
it
Hold on, but
It
no,
wouldn't
no,
be
but
new.
no, but how would that be fair then?
Right.
In that regard.
Okay, look here, we're getting off topic here.
Right, 'cause I was about
No,
to say-
this is right on topic.
No. I honestly generally feels like if you can go out and you can cheat on me 341 times and come home and kiss me like you ain't did shit
Just to be
that
clear,
day.
he cheated on her way more than 341.
I'm
It was
sure
just
that he did.
341 women.
How did you then say that you love me after you've
don't
gone
care.
out and cheated on me
Yeah,
so many
that's the
times?
point.
You don't
Yeah.
care.
And then when I ask you what you do today, you be like, shit, nothing.
And you've been having sex all day.
Now,
And you been
now,
fucking all day. You
Sex
don't
and
love
love.
me.
now,
Sex and
hold
love
on.
are
I
not
will
even
say
related.
now
But
I
no,
am.
But no. But this is my thing. You're supposed to love me enough to know that what you're doing is gonna hurt me.
Right.
So you
It's not gonna hurt
Nah.
if I don't get caught.
Yeah,
That's one. But I can tell you what is the sin.
Wait, let BlacBunni go because she was waiting. Let
I'm
her
just
go.
saying.
On so many things. Okay. On the flip side to what you said, I'm playing devil's advocate again. You can't tell me that you fucked 341 women and my dumb ass didn't know about it.
I
and
agree.
I stayed.
Well, there is
There
And
that.
I
that.
stayed. Now,
There's
40,
that.
Now, this
41
is-
away
There's
games.
I don't believe I don't believe that he really
Times 12
cares or
seasons.
love her. I don't think that, but I feel like as a woman, you know that it's happening. You know
do.
that it's happening
women's
multiple
intuition
times.
is definitely real.
So my thing is this: at a certain point, sis, I love you, but why
Bunny,
didn't
can
you
I
walk
ask you a
away?
question?
Hold on, first off,
Why didn't you walk away?
Let me ask Bunny a
Wait,
question.
let
real quick.
WillieSoSo go because he was next.
Nah, I'm just if I'm not mistaken, in this Ayanna Van Zant Fix My Life
was
whatever
terrible how you
episode or
said that
whatever,
shit.
she said that she knew that he was fucking around.
Oh,
She
then she's
said
a dumb
it.
bitch.
She said it.
I don't think she knew it to this extent,
Yes.
but yeah.
Don't matter.
It was just to the extent
Right.
that he was fucking around. It wasn't until he actually put a number to it
Right.
that she broke down.
That's right.
Now, my thing is this. We can sit here and go back and forth. I'm sorry, y'all not gonna convince me that sex addiction is an actual addiction.
not
Hold
even-
on,
we're not on that.
wait, hold on. You're not gonna convince me of that. But I will tell you what I do think is an actual mental condition, and that's narcissism. This dude,
Real life.
This dude
Spell that shit.
thought that
Okay, facts.
NARCism. Listen, this dude, for whatever reason, this guy thought that he was the man, so he could do this.
Right.
That's why
I disagree.
That's why
I disagree.
One,
He
he's
did
a
it.
professional.
Okay.
He's a professional athlete. I kind of think all professional athletes are doing some type of shit. some
And
way
if
or
you
another
dig
at
in
some
their
point.
closet, you probably gonna find that all of them got about
Right.
341 at least.
And
Okay,
her-
DJ, go ahead.
This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. This man, if he did not love her, why would he be with her? He not tied to her.
Control.
He got
So that's
mad
number
kids.
one.
I got like 3
Control.
Okay, the
Keep it,
kid,
keep
the
it.
kids,
Textbook
the
narcissist
kids
shit.
gonna be your kids still.
Narcissism.
All right. Hey, y'all ride with that all y'all want to.
But-
the thing is, the reality of it is, she knew that he
Sure.
was
Right.
messing around,
Agreed.
Sure.
and she didn't really care. She accepted it for what it was,
'Cause he had
and
that
that's
bag.
why exactly, and that's why these chicks be out here beating themselves
Okay, so
down
look,
because
I'ma
they
say
chasing
something.
the money, and then now that 341 number to smacked her in the face.
Okay, so
Not
let me
gonna
say
hurt.
something. I think that if you are married and you find out that your husband is cheating,
I'm getting a divorce.
well, you may
No, you're
think.
not. You just
Pause.
Hold on.
millionaires.
So you may
We're
think
broke
that
now.
he had a situation one time. So you may say, okay, maybe he slipped up. Maybe he was with somebody one time.
Ain't no
You don't
slipping up.
know that he's having all of these affairs with all of these different women. I think you kind of caught off guard because you know about one, and maybe he got caught with one. Maybe you found out about one, but you didn't find out about 341. It's a difference.
My thing, honestly, for me, cheating is my breaking point. I'm not going to even hold y'all up and act
That's
like,
your deal breaker.
That is my deal breaker. I can't come back from that because I don't want to have to live where I have to, first of all, try to trust you again. Then second of all, it's always going to be in the back of my head what you're doing. And I know that I'm probably not going to be able to get over that. That is my deal breaker. So if you feel like you can go out and cheat on me and, that's That does it for me. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let me ask you a question. See, what does his wife do for a career?
Basketball wives.
What is her career outside?
Basketball
of
wife.
That's
She's
not
a
her
re-
career.
She's a reality
What does she
star.
do though?
She's a basketball
Right,
wife.
Okay,
that's what
pause. What does she do?
Right. She
Reality
doesn't
TV.
have, as far as I found.
She don't do
She's
she
a
hosting-
basketball wife.
Pause.
She does.
He's
No,
making
bro,
a
you can
point.
like
I'm making a
literally,
point.
you can actually put that on your
outside
TRW.
I ain't making the so point.
No, I mean, but she does host and she does things now because she's built up that spotlight from being on Basketball
Okay.
Wives.
This is what I want to say. If you one of them women and you mess with a dude and he's the primary breadwinner, he the only one getting the bag, you ain't got your own shit, you out here leeching off this man or living off this man, and he
feel like this
want to
is about to
fuck
take a really
341
bad
women,
turn.
you got to deal with that shit. You literally
And I
had,
knew it was gonna take a really bad turn.
Or find a new
listen,
sponsor.
pause. Every basketball wife already knows that to
They
a
come with the
degree,
territory.
outside of maybe LeBron, because this nigga is like perfect. Outside of
Steph
that,
Curry.
you know what I'm saying? Outside of that,
So
every
far.
basketball every basketball wife know their husband's gonna do something he ain't supposed to do.
I just want to go on record.
all of
and
these
say
basketball wives, all these basketball wives,
that's
they know
cringeworthy.
going
The
into it though.
views.
They know going into it. It's like if
Ooh,
you're
that's
gonna just deal with a
cringeworthy,
guy
bro.
for his bag, you can't tell him what to do with his penis.
Bro,
Because
that
if
is
he say, hey,
cringeworthy.
if it comes
Hold
to
on.
it comes to Thanksgiving dinner and I'm bringing 100%, I'm bringing 100% of the fucking food. You're not gonna tell me what to eat. It's like you didn't buy shit. You didn't bring nothing to this,
Oh,
this
that is
gathering.
I brought the
cringeworthy.
cranberry sauce.
We
No,
apologize.
I said if I bring 100% of the she hosting, she ain't doing shit, and her vagina was dying.
Trouble.
On top of all the other shit. It's like you
Okay,
don't get to
the
say
views expressed by certain castmates are not the opinion of everybody on the show.
telling you the
I
truth.
need that
Absolutely.
to be understood completely.
And right there is where me riding with trouble
ends.
stops.
See, I don't give a fuck because I'm in this shit. I'm still
Obviously.
in the drive by
Where it
myself. It don't matter. I'm telling you the truth, but that's what you. That's the but that's what women don't understand. That's the reality of it. It's just like these women and I bring it to civilian, like a regular level. These women that deal with these dope boys and these dudes that's out here moving weight, and they feel like
Cause
with
y'all be
the
a fool to think that payroll
Hold
ain't
on.
cheated on
you know what I'm
Kendra.
saying? With the Camaros, with the 40-inch
Look,
rims on it. You
listen,
think he
I
dealing
mean,
with just you? He not.
I get it. I mean, the whole I pay the cost to be the boss thing. Okay, I get it. But
You can't.
bruh,
There's no but after it if you
no,
put it, it's no but.
no.
Hold on,
It's a
tag
big.
me
It's
in,
a
coach.
big
No,
butt
tag
me
after
in.
that. It's a big.
It's a bunch of butts.
We're going to let
No.
Willie Soso finish his point, and then we're going to let BlacBunni go. Go ahead.
It's a big butt after that. Man.
Okay.
I mean, I understand. You know, when you make those types of statements, when you have that type of ideology, what you're doing is saying that our relationship has a price on it.
That's what she
And
said.
Nah,
She
I
stopped
don't.
working.
But no, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. She, as far as I can see, she actually loves the guy. She got into it
I would love the nigga too.
No, not for the money, my man.
She putting
Not
0%
for-
on any bill.
No, not for the money.
but Willie.
She actually loves the
Willie,
guy.
you don't know how they met.
At all.
Did
Are
they
we-
meet?
are-
Did they meet before he was an NBA player?
So hold on.
Probably not.
So
They
we're-
met
so-
on blackpeoplesmeet.com.
I'm just asking a question. I don't know.
No, exactly. You don't know. I don't know. All we could do is look at what we've seen.
Well, let me Google then so that I can know.
Okay, you
Pull out that
Google and we're going to
Android.
let, are you?
While you Googling, hit it, Bunny.
All right.
Hit it,
So here's my thing. Granted, you could have that perception of
That bonnet sliding off.
I know, right? You could have the perception that, you know, all right, I'm making most of the bread, all this other stuff, blah, 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 whatever. My thing, and you can have perception cheating is, you know, a done deal. That's fine too. My thing is this, as ignorant as some people might think this is, the act of cheating kind of does not exist without the act of getting caught. If your ass is dumb enough to get effing caught, that's where I have
real.
the issue at.
That's real.
It's not like my thing is this. You can cheat, guess what? If I don't know about it, I can't get that mad about it. If you're that sloppy, if you don't care enough to cover your tracks, if you fucking women raw, if you're bringing diseases, getting people pregnant, just doing all types of stuff, at that point, that's the deal breaker.
Well, I believe in God.
Okay,
He's
that's
everything
fair.
that's done
That's
to
a
Now
deal
that's
breaker.
fair.
That's a deal breaker for me. Because
I can go with that.
if you're gonna do a crime, at least be smart enough to not get caught.
Well,
dude.
let me
because
let me say
that
something.
right there says says specifically you don't love me, you don't care, because whatever you doing, you're not even.
You're not trying to cover it up. You're not trying to
Fair.
hide it. You're not trying.
Okay.
You're just willingly doing what you're doing, saying "F you." I'm gonna do what I do,
That's
and
fair.
you're gonna take it.
That's fair.
Okay, so let me say
disagree.
something. I'm about to say something. To DJ's point, because DJ made a point that having sex outside of your marriage doesn't necessarily mean you don't love your wife, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yes.
So in this scenario, it doesn't mean he doesn't love Brandi.
No, in this
right?
scenario, it absolutely does.
No.
We're talking
Okay.
341
Wait,
women.
wait, wait.
So
Yeah,
let
it
me
does.
finish. Let me finish. So what I'm saying is, if she agreed to stay with him because he cheated, right? I mean, if what DJ is saying is true, then why wouldn't a woman stay with her husband because he cheated? Because what
She
you're
did
saying,
stay.
The
I
bag.
know, I understand that, but my point is, why would it? That would be the mental for every woman, because it would be like, oh well, the guy that doesn't reflect how he feels about me. He just did it because he felt like he wanted to do it.
Because y'all don't understand.
It's levels to
Wait,
this.
no, I have a personal experience that I'm
Well,
gonna-
before we
I'm
get to that though,
share with y'all.
NBA 2005, got married 2010.
Oh, so she met him while he was a star.
So she deserved everything she signed
I'm
up
just
for.
saying.
Oh, wait.
She signed up
We'll
for
get
it.
to it. Go ahead, Jay. We'll get to it.
I'm sad to say that I have had relations with the married guy. And
You signed up for it. You go to the military. If you go to the military and get shot in your ass, you
stop
signed
it.
up for
Stop
it.
it. Stop
All right,
it.
let her
Stop
finish, let her
it.
finish.
Stop it. Stop it.
I know. Karma is coming my way.
You signed up for it.
Karma
Tell us about her, Jay.
is knocking on my door.
No, go tell us about
I
her.
mean,
know her
you
personally.
know,
10 minutes out. Let's go.
Just a long story short, I'm sure that he did love his wife. I'm going to say we had relations because he felt like he was missing something in his marriage. And I mean, I'm not giving, Brandi's husband a pass, because 341 that's like a lot of missing. You need to go find another wife, throw the whole bitch away at that point.
Yo!
God, y'all are out of control. This
I'm
show.
saying, you got to throw the whole chick away.
I'm
if you
just
missing-
going to ring the bell
Hold on,
until the end of the
Okay,
show.
let her finish.
But-
Let her
Go ahead.
finish.
I mean, I do agree that he probably did love his wife, but he felt like he was missing something. Like it could be the narcissism. That word I can't pronounce that.
Hey, but I mean, so that leads back to the question though. So is cheating a endable offense? Like,
It
are
is
you
for me
ending
still.
that?
I'm still ending it. Yeah.
I'm childish.
Hey,
There's
Grow the
levels
fuck
to
up.
it.
I'm not trying to find out, but I feel like in my mind I could recover from it under certain scenarios.
Hell no.
No,
No,
it's only recoverable if the guy.
Hey, yo,
do it.
Red,
So we only got a couple
I
more
don't
points
know.
that we can make.
Hey, yo,
I'm gonna
Red,
do
I
closing
just-
in about 3
Red,
minutes.
I just
so
want
go
to do
ahead.
this. To your point, DJ, let's just go around the room. Is cheating a deal breaker, Red?
No.
Trouble, is cheating a deal breaker?
If my woman does it, yes.
Okay, Bunny. But
No.
that's him.
Bunny, just answer the question.
I don't
Bunny,
give a fuck.
Bunny, Bunny,
say that shit.
is cheating a deal breaker?
Circumstantial.
Shut up, you're lying. You shut up.
Yes or no?
You're lying.
Is it a deal breaker?
You're lying. You're an emotional creature. You would definitely do. You would cry.
Is
harder
it a
in the
deal
car.
breaker?
No.
No. WillieSoSo, is cheating a deal breaker? Fuck yeah. Jade already said it's a deal
Yes, it
breaker.
is.
DJ, is it a deal breaker?
I don't think
Circumstantial.
so.
No, it's
under
circumstantial.
certain scenarios.
Exactly.
I
Give me,
think I
give me.
could work
Hold
through
on,
it.
nope.
I
Give me
don't
a
know
yes
what that
or no.
scenario is.
Nope.
But I ain't trying to
knee-jerk
leave my wife.
reaction.
So
Knee-jerk reaction.
left
Is it
you.
is it a yes or is it a no?
there is that.
Is it a yes or a no? If you
knee jerk, I would think it would be a yes because as a dude, my pride is something.
But got penetrated.
But this is the thing.
That's
y'all
different.
Y'all are not understanding the fact that it's circumstantial. Most of that is circumstantial. That is not a black and white type of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Me and you gonna get afterwards after this talking about if she cheats.
Bunny, I agree.
But if you cheat, it's a it's no big deal. No,
that's my vagina.
No, and me and you gonna get with it right after the show ends.
The views and comments on Single versus Married are of trouble and troubles alone.
Trouble and troubles alone.
I stand
acting like a punk ass Scorpio fuckboy if I ever seen one right now.
On air. You said that on recording. You said that on recording.
Oh, that happened. That just happened.
I want to let the viewers know we are friends outside of this.
We are friends outside of this, but
just happened.
I have a problem with his sign.
Now let's get to the circumstantial then. Let's get to the circumstantial.
Yeah,
what's the circumstance?
2 minutes. Come on.
What's the circumstance?
I don't know what that scenario is because I can't really imagine it.
Okay, your initial answer was yes. So what's the circumstances that changed the yes to a no?
Because I think my pride would get in the way. Like I would like to believe that I could work through that because I just know that in relationships are work. And there's a lot of mistakes that happen in a relationship. And
if you really
about that relationship,
Jade, I'm with you.
Then maybe you can work that out.
But my thing is this: the circumstances comes into play of. Did you even fucking care? Because my thing is,
and that's why I said it's
how do you gauge that? How do you gauge that?
No, like I just said, if you're fucking bitches raw, spreading around STDs, that you're impregnating other women, that you have no discretion whatsoever, like that you fucking all up inside the house that we paid for.
Wait,
that is a punishable offense. You ain't gonna be banging in my crib now. That's not happening.
You got a nice crib.
That's show.
So that's where we drawing the line.
Not my car, not my truck.
That's where we drawing the line.
No, but that's
not no shoes that I bought you.
But that's my whole point. Is that
it's in the red bottoms, bro?
It's circumstances. Two things is that we can easily sit here and say things are black and white, but until you are actually in that position, you have no clue of how the hell that you are actually going to react to that. I will say no because I don't know how I am going to react when I'm in that scenario.
Which was my point. That was my point all along.
Right, that's true. So when we have our next episode, we actually are going to touch on the actual question about that versus we talked about married men cheating versus single man cheating. So we're going to actually go into that on next episode. We didn't get to that, but just so you know, listeners.
Hey, we coming back.
Everybody finna go to their corner and motherfuckers is gonna be Googling like, yo, I'm gonna make sure I got all my talking points together.
So get ready. We're gonna talk about that. So we hope you have enjoyed our show and have taken away something positive to insert into your best or single married life. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at SVM Show. Like and follow our Facebook page, The Single vs. Married Show. Subscribe to us, follow us, and leave a review on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, anywhere your favorite podcast can be formed. This is the Single vs. Married Show signing off. Have a wonderful week, guys.
Don't cheat and wrap it up.
What up, though?
Her coochie dying.
You going to hell?
Yeah, like
you going